Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the Silent Table. Welcome back to the Culmination of Avalon. Session 23. The Burden of Knowledge. So, last week, huge lore dumps came down as our adventurers have traveled to Avalon? I believe is the name of the town that they're in. It's Anathel's hometown. I think it was called Phelan. I have so many names and so many things. Yeah, Phelan, I'm right. So many names and so many things running through my mind today. I'll be honest, I didn't really have a lot of time to ready this for this week. So, gonna be a little scuffed, but we'll see how everything goes. All right. So before we get to the recap, let's go ahead and go say hello to everybody. Matt is going to be joining us in about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes or so. Today's going to be a little bit late. And then we'll go ahead and talk about the whole start time and everything and see how everything goes after session today. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Or more, should I say, good evening?
Yes.
Good morrow.
I thought there was going to be more to that.
Good tomorrow. That's an interesting phrase. All right, so hello.
Oh, hello.
Divorce paper Pop-Tarts.
Fun.
The extra bitter flavor.
Sorry, I just put my headphones on. Are we talking about cum?
Yo.
I said bitter, not salty.
From what I understand, it's a little bit of both, isn't it?
All right, so
I don't know.
last week, pretty heavy on lore.
Just a little bit.
Everybody gathered up and made their way through the elven forests down south to go visit Anathel's mother, CL, down in this town of Phelan, which also houses the mythical Fountain of Question. After briskly getting rid of Anathel out of the house to go speak to the rest of the group, everybody gets the full understanding and the full scope of her family and their basically the way they live now in fear of their name and why, per se. And so finally, after a nice meal and resting for the evening, you guys made your way down to the west, over to the west, not down to the west, and gathered to the new look of the Fountain of Question, where Rose and Anathel both drank from the fountain to ask its questions. Rose asking the simple question of having information, of gathering information of the creature that killed her parents and who they're associated with. Turns out to be of the guild Raven's Eye, a summoned shadow creature, which, Dave, is named the Efior Sin.
Please put that in a chat somewhere.
We're aware that the Efior Sin is a shadow creature that hails from the plane of shadows, that was summoned by Raven's Eye and sought after your parents for an unknown reason. And Anathel asking the bigger question of who this person within her dream diary is, and having the name drop of Hino Akamaho. In shock, Rose falls to the ground. And that is where we are going to pick up immediately. Alright, so the three of you, Gil, Anethil, and Rose, are still standing before the Fountain Fairy. Stunned. And asking and millions of questions running through your minds. As Anethil is the first to speak up. And she asks, how was that even possible? Demon Queen of the Abyss? The demons were destroyed almost 100 years ago. The Abyss doesn't even exist anymore. The fairy, of course, holds her hands in front of her and gives you guys a bow as she proclaims, one person, one drink, one question. If no one else wishes to drink from my fountain, I bid you all adieu. And she vanishes. Gil is looking over at Rose as he looks down and asks, Rose, are you okay?
Sorry, I'm still getting myself in the right mindset here. That name. I've been warned about it. The entity that is attached to that name is dangerous. Dangerous enough that even Opal's afraid of it.
So, who exactly is she? Like, if Opal is afraid of her...
I do not know. She refused to speak further on the matter last time she brought it up. Merely told me that whoever that is incredibly dangerous.
But what I'm not understanding is the demons don't exist anymore. The Wanderers made sure of that. How could I be seeing one in my dreams?
That I do not know. But I think I know a place where we can find out.
First page?
It does hold record of most of, if not all of, the history of Avalon. I wouldn't see why we couldn't find the information there. If not,
We probably stumbled across some sort of government conspiracy or something.
or potentially worse.
Asking this question has left me with nothing but more questions instead of answers. Okay, let's go find the others, so we need to get moving.
Agreed.
Alright. So, eventually, everybody meets up again. The rest of you, specifically Cody, where did
Yes.
you go?
I
The
have
guy
no
in the
idea. I picked a direction and ran. So it was east of the fountain.
All right.
All I can tell you.
I mean, you don't really get far. There's a giant lake.
Then I'm at the lake.
Yeah,
Just
it's a giant lake that surrounds the fountain.
okay. So I'm basically just walking along the lake, throwing rocks into it, mumbling and cursing underneath my breath.
I mean, Jean and Zorloff followed you. Since Ryan's not here, we're just gonna say he went back to town.
Okay. Well,
Jomini, give me a perception roll.
All right.
Let me see if you can actually find Cody.
I was adjusting the Velcro on my mic stand that I have now, so I can actually be loud.
Thank God.
Holy
Oh
shit!
yeah. Oh yeah. You managed to you just
Look at
see,
those buns.
you see Cody just walking along the edge of the lake after chasing him down.
How far is he?
I'd say it's about a good 400 or 500 yards from the fountain.
From me or from the fountain?
From the fountain. From you, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 feet.
What are the laws of this area?
What are you thinking of doing?
are you trying to discharge your firearm at me or something?
Is there like a rock or something next to him?
It's
I-
not like a stony beach that just goes down into the lake.
So I'm just gonna pick a random spot near his feet. I'm gonna pull out 3 copper coins. And I'm just gonna rapid fire pa, 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 at his feet.
All right. Yeah, Cody, suddenly you just hear the sounds of you just hear the sounds of 3 gunshots go off and just pew pew pew, and down below your feet the rocks kick up.
I just don't even look at your direction, just from where. Telling from where the coins hit, I just flare in your direction. Stick up my middle finger.
I walk up. What's up?
I could ask you the same. What was up with the coin?
I want to see if I could spook you, but you shouldn't be the one asking me that. You're the one who ran.
Yeah, I had something to attend to, but my
Okay.
yeah, my contact never showed up.
Bluff.
I was gonna get to it.
Right. Oh.
Rolled a
Sense motive,
2.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, no, not any better, but yeah, Jean, you can see something's bothering him.
Right. A contact.
Yeah,
This contact just so happened to show up right after.
No, they didn't show up. They were supposed to.
You were. Okay. So
Just forget
tell
it.
me. Sure.
What's up?
Listen. If you ever need to tell me, or you ever feel like telling me, I have 2 ears. They're both real, unlike ding ding ding. So
Yeah, clearly.
I have
What are
nothing
what are you getting at?
come on. I just give him like a little. Don't. You know what I know. You know that I know that you know that I know.
Listen, I have my secrets. You have your secrets. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother asking too much information about daddy issues.
Hey, I'm at no disrespect.
I'm just saying. I'll keep my stuff to myself, especially considering most of my stuff is criminal activity. So, involving you might not be the best.
Well, I respect that. I think the others are getting done soon enough. If you'd like to rendezvous with them, or if you want to take your time, I'll just head back first.
Uh, uh, I'll meet you guys at Anathel's place.
Sure.
I have no questions for the fountain.
Now,
Oh.
have you seen where those 3 copper coins went?
They're in the lake.
Fuck.
I mean, he did just full on blast them in my direction. You know.
I didn't think it'd be so loud, I'll be honest. Either way. Well, I'll catch you at Anathel's. And I start walking back to the east.
Hello!
Yeah.
Hello, Matt.
Hi, sorry, I got home and immediately got like things thrown at me. Sorry.
It's all good.
You're all good.
Okay.
Good morning, sunshine. The earth says hello.
Whoa.
Now we're just missing
Oh,
one.
fuck off, that one's creepy.
All right. So Edon goes about sulking along the lake. As Jean, you're walking back and you hear a voice in your head that says, "You are not good at social interaction."
What the fuck did I miss?
I'm just gonna look up at the sky, knowing he's definitely not in the sky. Listen, when you hang around nothing but a hunter and a fucking devil your whole life, what do you expect?
At least the devil's got class.
The devil wears Prada.
Good band.
What?
Well, it's something that you need to work on.
Any pointers, mate?
Don't be don't be as awkward. Say, if you have something to say to somebody, say it outright. And if they don't like it, well, that's their problem.
Holy shit, how did you solve my real life problems too? I'll keep that in mind the next time I have someone to speak to.
All right. Now, go join your friends. I want to know what they asked the fountain.
Roger that. I'll continue striding along.
All right. So after some time, you guys meet up with each other and start making your way back to Anathel's house. Rose and Anathil look distressed.
What happened at the fountain?
But say, I was also informed of that tidbit, right, Josh?
Yes.
Okay. Gil is perplexed, not distressed, more perplexed.
Anathil just shakes her head a little bit and she says, "We were just left with more questions than answers."
What did you guys ask?
I think we should wait till we're within secure walls to discuss the findings of the fountain.
Well, I mean, we're
I
at
agree.
Anathel's house.
We're on the way.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys are on the way at the moment.
Actually, perhaps we shouldn't discuss it until we reach the confines of the library.
really?
Mhm.
That big of an issue?
It's pretty
Yes.
bad, yeah.
You're not wrong. I won't disagree with that.
And
Nope.
given that we suspect we have dark guilds on our tails, you never know what may have ears.
Very
Yeah.
true.
I'm gonna think.
Though I
to,
still think that we're still inconsequential enough currently that they won't be coming for us.
You never know.
Well, I'm well aware.
I'm gonna think we are inconsequential, right?
Eventually, you guys make your way back to Arizona Estate.
It's a lovely place.
Anathel.
Hmm?
I've been meaning to ask this. It's probably not very appropriate for me to bring this up, but I was wondering if you could help me out.
What do you need help with?
Well, I ended up using my portion of the money to pay back the the loan to my friends in low places. But I was looking into getting a piece of armor for myself, but I need funding for it.
How much?
It's unfortunately it's about 2,250 gold.
Oh,
That's not that much.
I hate to ask, I really do. But
yeah, you have been taking quite a beating recently.
yeah, anything to help out a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
What are the attributes of the armor, may I ask?
Well, I've been doing some looking around, um, some browsing in the past. I've come across this set of armor called Mistmail.
Ooh. It
It,
sounds sneaky and strong. Just up your alley.
it's basically a chain shirt that can turn into a cloud that it gives the character 20% concealment, so adds mischance to every attack against you for 3 minutes.
That's actually really fucking cool.
And you know my character, the more you miss me, the more I hurt you.
Oh, we know.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, hmm.
That seems like a very unique piece of armor. You think we'll be able to find it in our travels outside of any of the major cities, Drac?
That's the only issue. It probably have to pick it up at a major city.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be anything close by to here.
Yes.
We are going to be going through Zephyria.
Well, that's true.
Maybe we could find something there.
Maybe Drac will get lucky.
There's something I need to pick up there too myself.
Oh?
Well, either there or the next town over.
Regardless, it may be a while before we're able to pick it up. So why don't while we pick up jobs, you save up some of your funding, Edon, and have Anatha pay the difference, so it's not all coming all out of her own coffers outright.
Yeah, no, of course. If we can make coin on the way, I would much rather do that. But we do have, you know,
I'm
kind
well.
of a time schedule. If we want to participate in the tournament of strength.
I would
We
thoroughly.
have 19 days of free time between the time we arrive and the time the tournament of strength begins.
Josh, how long till the how far are we from the first page?
I will bring you guys to the world map.
That's it. That's where this conversation is absolutely heading. Uh,
1,
Okay.
3, 5, 10, 11,
11,
12 days.
we're 12 days from, and then we need. It's 19 days.
Free we have.
Is it 12 days or 13 days? Because I'm counting 13 of this.
Oh yeah, that's 13. There is a little 1 right there.
Barely distinguishable.
Yeah, but it is there.
Is this already mapped out for us to make
Yep.
it there in 19?
Yes.
With 19 days to spare, yes.
Okay, I see.
Yep.
Well, we do. Our best bets are either Zafira or Redania. Sadly, Myro is behind us. And Father
Yeah.
Dur is nowhere near where we're going.
There's no guarantee that we'll be able to do a job on the way between Zephyria and the first page. We might want to save some time before the festival in Rodania.
That's true. We could theoretically see if there's a contract going out for guarding merchant goods on our way to the first page.
I would suggest that we take a look at what jobs there are available once we get there. And we spend like 5 days doing jobs in Zafaria. It still leaves us at 14 free days.
Well, that's
2
true.
weeks.
That's very true. Well, I believe these are matters that we can discuss once they're prominent. Don't you agree?
Say that again, Matt.
I believe these are matters that we can discuss once they are prominent.
Yes, agreed.
Sorry, I threw out my voice at work.
Oh, good.
You're fine. I had an ad blare off on my phone that I had to quickly mute and couldn't hear you.
So Gil's gonna look around. I assume we're just sitting at the table or something.
Yeah.
Because he pulled out the maps. So currently, well, what? We'll be in town for maybe. We should be leaving here come the morning. Maybe
Agreed.
another day. I'm not sure, to be honest. I believe that's up to Anathil, in all honesty. And then we make our way to Sophia. Maybe just see if there's something quick to do in town. Make our way to the ports. Get ourselves to the first page. I would like to spend at least a day at the first page for research purposes. I can read, but not that fast.
I would like to spend a day or two at the first page library myself.
All right, so
Agreed.
okay. All right, so we've agreed with at least 2 days at the first page because we have things we must research.
Yes.
I
agreed.
just realized I'm the only one in the group that's not magically inclined. What the hell am I gonna do?
Read a book on martial arts.
It's a library. I'm sure you could find something to read.
Probably find porn.
You probably
All
could
right.
find some of that.
Fine. I'll figure it out when we get there.
There's probably a kids section.
Thanks.
All right, so you guys rest.
Gil is going to go to Anathil and wish to speak with her in private.
Okay.
Let's I was gonna say go over to the pond. Water.
Water.
So water. Yeah. So Gil's gonna sit on the dark, put his feet in the water, and let out a sigh and tap next to him.
You can feel the nibble of the fish under your feet.
Relaxing.
And
then
gonna
he's
sit
gonna-
next to him.
And then he's going to pull out the scroll of his basically banishment. I hand it to Anathil and just stare up at the sky and the stars.
And she'll take a minute to read through it and just let out a sigh and hand it back to him and say, "Even after all you've done for them."
It's more about what I didn't want to do for them in this case. But seeing you with your mother has reminded me how important family is. Because even though my father has disowned me, my brother probably hates me, it seems my sisters are still willing to talk to me, and I couldn't tell you anything about my mother. But at the end of the day, we're still family, whatever stupid piece of paper says. There's no changing that. I didn't want to tell everyone just because that's not everyone's business. But given the fact that you and I share the similarity of the fact that a name is something that's very important to each of us. One seeking to redeem one, and the other seeking to apparently now earn his back.
Well, I mean, there's that. You can also go the other route.
Say fuck it all, tear it up into the wind, and live out my days as Gil Lucianus.
Fresh restart.
No, that's true. I'm not sure though. Maybe someday. Not until I know my family is safe. I would rather because I will admit, running away was probably a bit selfish of me. I mean, given your mother's reaction, I can only imagine what my parents thought of me.
Well, your situation is kind of different.
Yes, aren't they all? But regardless, it's what I did. My choice in the end of the day. But unlike yours, I left people I loved behind. I left people whom needed me behind. And I was too much of a coward to stand there and take the beatings any longer. And now the beatings have been moved to someone else, let alone knowing what ancient deities my father is probably praying to be like, give Rivis the bloodline, blah 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 blah. It won't work, I can tell you that for a fact. But still.
No. In my opinion, I think what you did was right.
Well, I appreciate someone telling me that.
They were
Oh.
they were basically forcing you to live your life the way that they wanted you to live it. You denied them, and here you are, living it out how you want.
You know what? There's no point in arguing that. You're correct. I just wish I could have done it in a bit more refined manner, making it so I will at least be able to see my siblings. Because now I can't even get a message or a sending spell to my sister.
What do you mean?
Well, shortly after the meeting with my brother, I tried the message Nyana, and the spell didn't go through, or I got no response. I'm not entirely certain what happened, but to my knowledge, she never responded to it. It seemed to be some semblance of magical interference. My brother did literally mention strengthening the wards, but I've never known wards that block magical transmission.
So what are you planning on doing then? If you're worried
Currently,
about your family, then you want to go after the Kings of Chaos?
I don't think my family is directly linked with that, in all honesty. But given the fact I know my other sister's up north doing trade, maybe when we're up there, I'll be able to find her and speak with her. If I could find Ilsinora, it would make life a bit easier if she's still out. Let alone, don't know. But I don't know if she truly wants to speak to me.
Did you guys have a fallout too?
I don't think I had a particular fallout with anyone, but you would know this, you're an only child. But when one member of the family is born with a certain magical aptitude, and that magical aptitude is highly sought after and wanted, you tend to be somewhat forcibly isolated from your siblings to be trained. So I wouldn't say our relationship is strained, but I would not say it is the best either, because she is the second oldest. So all of our father's attention growing up was on me, and she mainly was with my mother and other people.
But you didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, yes, but you know, who knows after the events of Myro what Rivis will tell her or tell my father. I don't know. I hope nothing went wrong, but I cannot judge her actions. I do not know how she react, because in all honesty, I couldn't tell you very well that I know my siblings all too well. I maybe was a child for, how old am I? 30 years? And then it was just train, day in, day out. Go to your tutors, learn magic, study the arts, learn the old tongues, make sure you know the traditions of our people. Blah, 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 blah. Octopus this, squid that. Sharks have 32 rows of teeth.
Ugh.
I don't know. If I find her out in the world and I had a chance to speak to her, it would be splendid. But if I don't, maybe I will just. What are they going to do? Stop me from walking onto the island? Just get a boat. They could ward the house. That's the best point. Maybe someday, if things get worse around the world. Because currently, well, they are bad. They're not like end of the world bad. So maybe everything will be fine. Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
I think you'll be okay.
Oh, I appreciate your sentiment. Anathil, this is why I came to you with this, because, well, everyone else in there is unique. I don't think any of them really know the meaning of family.
Ouch.
Well, I mean, I know Rose doesn't.
And let's be honest, John probably thinks his father was a deer and his mother was a bear. I couldn't speak well for Edon. I'm not entirely certain. Like, we know that whole thing with the past and all that stuff, but at the same time, it's like
Yeah, he's a little bit of an
it's a weird.
anomaly.
I mean, absolutely, he is. But I appreciate you giving me this time, Anathil.
No problem.
You have a good evening, and you'll stand up and head towards wherever you put up the hammock.
Boys' night. All right. So the next morning, or does anybody else want to do anything before we move on?
Mm-mm.
No.
Can you all answer a question for me?
Sure.
Honestly.
Oh,
Am I-
is this Jean talking?
This is in character, yeah.
Okay.
Am I awkward?
In what sense of the word?
Socially?
Yes.
Like in conversation?
I'd assume so.
Yes.
Incredibly.
I would say your
Wow.
social skills are that of a mid-grader whom is learning on how to make proper social connection, but not truly figured it out yet.
Why?
You grew
That's
up
an
in the
issue.
wildlands, didn't you?
Confidence, my good John.
Oh.
Confidence.
Well, yeah, my mother was a deer and my dad was a bear.
God damn it.
That's a joke. I don't know.
Yo looks at Anathil.
I was raised by a hunter, and
If I were to take a stab at this, John, you were most likely raised in an environment that while social interaction was necessary, but not also needed. So you got the minimum of what you needed, but it was not necessary to go above and beyond. I mean, how often outside of this hunter fellow did you interact with people your own age?
p-
My
uh,
point.
right.
So I think while your social discourse is not the best currently, while being about us and other members of society, you'll learn and grow with it. But do not be. But the best thing is to have confidence and not to be wary of what you experience. Come into it with a acquisitive attitude, not a. Don't step back, but don't step fully in. Only dip your toe, and then once you feel confident, take the plunge.
Are we still talking about conversations or
Yes,
rivers?
we are.
Okay.
It's a figure of speech. It's even a common one. This isn't even like something specifically something I would say.
We usually just say take the shot.
That seems like something
He
would
does know gun lingo a bit better, so
I mean, that makes sense. I'll
I'm
sleep
assuming,
on
I'm
it.
assuming you guys are just talking over like breakfast at this moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir.
CL's gonna walk over and start putting plates in front of everybody, and she's gonna say, John, I think what they're trying to say is you just need to come out a little bit more.
But I'm not gay.
How'd I know that was gonna come out?
She
And
tilts her head and says, not the direction I was going, but
And John's face is now so slaughtered.
not the direction I was going, but I'm sure your friends wouldn't mind.
If I was.
Swear to God, if anyone says anything to that statement, they will be drenched like a drowned rat.
It's more along the lines of practice, you could say. Almost like how you train your shot. Or how Anethil plays her violin.
Mm.
You can continue to talk to people and get to understand social interaction better.
Right. That makes sense. Okay. I'll practice with you all on the road. If that's something that wouldn't bother.
Drac, next time we're in a large city, take John to a bar.
I will say this: do not do what I do.
That's somehow extremely helpful.
I tend to be too open about.
Everything.
Yeah, about everything. I don't know how to keep my mouth shut.
Well, if anything was ever the truth.
I remember that conversation that you had with the noblewoman that you almost courted, John, because we all know you haven't shut up about that. Think about how that.
I was too busy looking at her bosoms to remember.
Yes, but think about how that conversation went. It was nice. It was casual. It was flowing decently. Don't try to force a subject, but let the conversation naturally flow. Let it run its course. If it reaches a pause, put something in there, something interesting about your life, like the fact that your mother was a hamster and your father smelled like elderberries.
CL's gonna call out from over by the kitchen and says, if you can court a noblewoman, you're practically already set.
You courted a noblewoman, all right.
Well, he very nearly did.
In the alleyway. I don't think that's information either of the CLs needed to know.
You said it out loud, not us.
Nice, yes.
That's even more impressive. The fact that you got her to only the alleyway before things were getting hot and heavy.
In the wild, cougars are very aggressive.
Meanwhile, Rose is just dazed and confused because she doesn't know what any of this means.
Anethil's head is down, and you can see steam rising off of her, and how embarrassed she is that her mother is talking about this.
I look to my right and see Rose, and I'm like, oh fuck, there's a child next to me.
Gil's go, Anethil, do you have earmuffs?
Nope. And she's gonna just like shoot upwards and say, nope, but I think it's time for us to get going.
Charming, agreed. Let us go. Be off.
Miss CL, it was a pleasure meeting you. Hope to see you
Yes,
some other
absolutely.
time.
Thank you for having us in your home, madam.
Oh, by all means, you are all more than welcome to come back. And Anethil's gonna walk out, just power walk out after giving her mom a hug.
And Gil's gonna look at she left her bag, and Gil's gonna pick it up and follow her.
Was it something we said?
John, I believe it's the entire morning conversation we said.
Before you all go though. She's gonna cross her arms a little bit and say, can you all just please watch over Anethil?
Don't get to tell us twice.
I watch her as a
Of course.
I watch her as a pastime. She's great to watch. Not in a weird way. That sounds weird.
John, I want you to do this exercise. Think of a statement before you say it. And then before you say it, think, will this land me in trouble with the law? And then probably don't say it. If it
If
does,
it does.
Just keep an eye on her. She does tend to get in trouble from time to time, but she's my little girl. She's my whole world.
That's very sweet.
we will do our best, Miss CL. I believe that's all we can ever offer.
Thank you. And she's gonna walk over to the kitchen, and she's gonna hand Rose a large bag.
Oh? Well, what's this?
Some snacks for the road. Figured you all would be better off with some actual food than rail rations and wild game.
Well, it is definitely much appreciated. I try my best, but I was never the master chef in a kitchen.
That soon will be Drac.
Don't. No. I will say this. Your cooking is definitely good, Rose.
Well, thank you.
Some more practice is all you need.
Well,
Alright, now go on. Get out of here.
I'm just gonna bow and thank her for the hospitality, and I'm gonna go run to catch up with Anethel.
I'm going to give her a very refined bow and then also chase after Anethel.
So here's the thing. As we're all walking out, is she stepping out onto like the porch with us and
Yeah,
everything
she's
like
gonna
that?
she's gonna step out and watch you guys go.
All right. Is Anethel like walking far ahead, or is she?
Yeah, she's like across the bridge now. She's gone.
Damn. All right.
As-
Well,
as
then
we're
I'll say it
walking out.
later.
As we're walking out, under my breath, to whoever the hell I'm next to, I'm gonna say, I never met her, but I hope my mother was like her.
As you guys are walking away, CL's gonna shout out, "You all better come back with some good stories to tell, at least."
Don't
We
you
already
worry.
have good stories to tell. We'll just bring back more.
You better. Now we're on the road again.
On the road again.
When we catch up to Anethel and everybody is
On the road
in the
again.
group again, I say this out loud and very nonchalantly. Well, I could definitely see where Anethel gets her good looks.
Uh,
Hey,
I'm just going to smack Drac upside the head.
Hey, Drac, remember the advice that I literally received about 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, that's advice for you, not for me.
such a blind. What does he say?
Well, okay. Okay. Fort.
Yep,
Holy
you best.
shit, man.
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck?
I just shake it off like. Nice try.
All right, so
On the road again.
heading out of the town of Feylin, the trees of the elven forest begin to simmer down a lot as surrounding you all is now mostly open plains with little patches of trees and such, small towns with walls generated from like wood and stone and such. Now we get to roll random encounters. So the infamous question, gentlemen,
I'll do it.
who's feeling lucky?
What you want me to roll?
D100.
As per
Ooh.
usual.
Oh, Dave is lucky.
Not bad.
Dave was feeling
Not
lucky.
bad. Okay. So, leaving Feylin, you guys cross over into Zephyria territory. And the the border patrol is there. They're talking. They're just, you guys chat with them and say, yeah, we're just headed down to the first page, getting off the landlock and everything. And no issues. You guys pass on by and make your way down to the town of Anselin. Go ahead and go grab my notes for this place.
Oh, how many days of food did Miss CL give us?
So CL handed you a sack that is full of homemade breads, pastries, and the likes of everything that could be actually traveled with and kept in a small container. She managed to give you guys about 8 days worth of bread and food.
I want to eat that stuff first before it goes bad.
All right, so the town of Anselin is the first town, or actually,
Grandma takes
false.
her diabetes.
Anselin is the first town that is normally traveled upon the trade routes between the Kingdom of Myril and the Kingdom of Zephyria. While a medium-sized town, it is mostly a civilian town that prioritizes farming within the plains that surround it. There's a small pond off to the east of the town where there is slight fishing game, but the town mostly is villager standpoints with basic necessities and large main streets for trade caverns and escorts to pass through. Right, so basic town, day goes by. You guys start making your way to the Kingdom of Zephyria.
Whoop, whoop.
The 2-day journey.
Yes.
This is the only area that I don't think a wanderer is technically from.
Yes. So, spending a day in Anselin, go ahead and subtract 3 gold, or 2 gold, sorry. And now, who's passing by? Or who is rolling next encounter?
I guess I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm afraid of doing this.
All right.
76?
the
Not
worst,
bad,
but
Matt.
not the bad.
All right, so traveling down the main path to the Kingdom of Zephyria, you guys happen to come across a small caravan being pulled by a singular horse. You can see one person at the reins. They wave to you guys, and he calls out, "Hello!"
Good day. How are you?
As you guys meet, of course, on the road, and he stops his caravan and he goes, "Fine day, isn't it?"
I believe so. Wouldn't we all agree?
Definitely a fair day.
Yes. Just out of curiosity, I'm a traveling merchant. Would you all like to take a look at my wares?
Is he heading towards Anselin or towards Zephyria?
He is going towards Anselin.
Okay. I mean, I see no harm in that, good man. What about the rest of you? A little bit of detour from the monotony of walking.
What wares you got?
He's gonna go ahead and hop off his cavern, and he's gonna walk into the back.
Mr. Armor.
He's gonna open it up, and you guys can see crates upon crates and barrels of stuff. And he jumps into the back and he goes, "Well, I got all sorts of wares that comes from general goods to food to everything that you would need for any type of gatherings or as decoration. I actually just recently got my hands on some rare flowers as well."
Ooh, Charming. Though most of that does not sound very useful to adventurers traveling the road, I must say.
Do you mind if I take a look at these flowers?
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. And what he's gonna do, he's gonna move a couple of crates to the side, and he's gonna pull out what appears to be a large box. He lifts it up with ease. This box is very easily like 3 by 3 by 3 feet. It's big. And he is going to shuffle around a little bit and going to pull out a small glistening flower on brown twigs, and it appears to be almost glowing. Let me go ahead and grab the image real fast. This is going to be covering the capital.
Oh, you have it on the...
Yeah. And he very gently lifts up this flower. As you can see, it's embedded in like a small patch of moss.
What a fascinating flower.
So this flower, is it like a natural flower or is it like crystal?
Give me a knowledge nature. It's natural. It's not crystal. It's
Okay, that's what I
yeah.
wanted to know.
It's natural.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at this guy as like, wow, those are gorgeous. How much do you charge for something like this?
Well, for these specific types of flowers, these are imported from very, very far away. They do run a little bit of pretty penny. I would probably sell you one of these things for, say, 25, 30 gold.
That is quite expensive for a flower. Is there any particular properties to these things, or are they just for aesthetic?
Well, these flowers are supposedly very, very valuable in the West. Past the Dwarven Mountains and over the deserts and such. They're rare, albeit, as they only grow in a specific region of Avalon.
So, if they're such a rare item, how did you manage to acquire some? Or is that too much?
Traders never reveal their secrets of their products.
That's fair. Okay. So you said 20 per, or
25. I would sell you these for 25 gold per. If anybody would like to make me a knowledge nature check to know the exact species of this flower, feel free.
Nope. It's not it's not a water plant.
Oh, Anathel's gonna speak up. She says, "Oh, Drac, those are called lunar ospanias."
okay, I'm not going to repeat that other than lunar.
I will drop the name in chat. Give me a second. Lunar ospania.
You wouldn't happen to know anything else about these flowers, would you? Opal? Opal.
Okay, there it is. It happened. Let's go. The only thing I know about these flowers is that they are native to the continent of Faris.
Well, you know what? I'll take one off your hands. That was 20, right?
25.
All right. He hands over the 25 gold.
All right, and Cody, you have a lunar ospina flower.
I'm actually going to hand it to Opal and say,
You
"Can
said it
put
again.
this in-" I did say it again. I'm going to hand it to Anethel and I'm going to say, "Do you mind putting this in your book, your dream journal?"
Sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to the loot of her bag of holding.
Okay.
All right.
You wouldn't have to have any armors in your wares, would you?
Oh no. I don't dabble in weaponry and armors.
Fair enough.
That's fair. Any other unique oddities that you possess?
Let me see. Let me see. Oh, he's gonna reach down into his barrel, and he's gonna wrestle. He's gonna like wrestle with something really fast, and you can hear the sound of sloshing water. And he's gonna come out to the edge of the cart, and you guys can see that he has an eel wiggling around in his hand. He says, "I have these funny little creatures."
Still
These-
know what this is.
It's an eel. Yes, you know what an eel is.
I wasn't sure if it was like a specific type of eel.
No, it's just an eel.
Do you have a whole bed of them?
I have about 10 of these resting in a barrel in the back.
That's a bed of eels if I've ever heard it.
What purpose do these eels have?
Oh, you eat them?
They are quite good.
And if they'll just eh.
Oh, you grill them over. You cut them open. You gut them. You grill them over. Oh, it's great. It's to put some spices on. You can even just eat them raw with like seaweed and rice. Oh, it's fantastic.
Why
Truly a
would you want to do
delicacy.
that? They're actually kind of cute.
Well,
What are we looking at?
eels.
Eels.
Oh. They're quite a delicacy in the seashore towns.
Okay. Not something I'm particularly looking for. Anything else?
You like potatoes? I have potatoes.
Okay, so
We thank you for your services and your wares, good sir. We never actually caught your name, by the way. What is it?
Richard Robertson the Fourth.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Mr. Robinson.
He's obviously human.
Well, I do wish you many of lucks upon your sales.
And thank you all for your business.
Our pleasure.
he has
Have a
cart
great
at
day.
sales.
He sells things.
Oh, sales. Okay, I thought for some reason I thought you said sales, like in that of a ship.
I said sales.
Uh,
You just decided
My
to
head's
spell the
somewhere
word
else.
differently.
Yes, I'm looking at eels. My head is somewhere else. Okay.
Well, here's to you, Mr. Robinson. A good safe travels. Blah 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 blah.
Well,
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go throw this one together real fast. Because thanks to my job, I barely had time to prep today, so it's gonna be a tiny bit
It's all good.
scuffed.
The scuffed campaign is better than no campaign.
Exactly. So eventually, you guys, take a rest. Nothing interesting happens per se. And you guys wake up the next day. And you guys make your way to Zafaria. Go ahead and bring you to this image. Alright, so Zafaria is known as the Open Kingdom. rests within the center of a large plain on the southern end of the continent of Myril, home to the most eastern magic school,
Ooh.
as well as a thriving farming community around its walls. Zafaria, of course, as a capital city of the southern edge of the continent, it mostly thrives over its magic school, as it is constantly in competition with the Seameat College, the Varuk College, and now the Igneous College. But other than that, it's mostly a large city with most of the things you would find inside of a capital city, magic shops and the likes of that.
It's nice. It's
I am going to go to the local adventurers guild.
I think we're all planning on doing that.
Right. All to the Adventurers Guild.
And then we can disperse from there.
Job board.
Woo!
Yep.
Time
get
to
some
make
work.
some money with some sketchy jobs. Da 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 da.
All right.
Hey, now, if we want really sketchy jobs, we ask Edon's people.
You're right. They gave us necromantic crystals with a dragon in it, or some giant monster in it.
It was a Tarask.
Yeah, that's what it was.
All right. So you guys head into the Adventurers Guild. Obviously, there's a bunch of people in there. They're just talking about going about their day.
Will you recognize any of the people in here?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I mean, there's a whole slew of different people, different races and such. But, all right. So, head into the job board. Let's see. Your region. Obviously, your region is going to be much different compared to the last time you guys went looking for jobs and such for, I think the last place you went looking was in Mirathol? Or no, actually in Myril.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
pretty sure it was my role.
Yeah. So, in this guild, you can find a bunch of jobs in regards to, of course, search and destroy. So, slaying quests that pay a pretty decent amount of money. Although a lot of them are kind of interesting.
Gil just wants to read over some.
Let's see. Let's see here. You guys happen to see a bunch of slaying quests for trolls. You see a slaying quest as somebody was reporting to see remnants of oozes. There was a report of a giant mosquito nest that needs to be cleared out. Give me perception rolls.
Perception.
Anathol's not paying attention. All right, Dave and Edon, as you guys are just standing here listening to,
Gil's probably just reading things out loud.
yeah, as you guys are staring at the wall, off to the side, you happen to hear, a couple of adventurers talking, and you can hear them saying, "Yeah, it's kind of small, honestly, for being all the way out here. Let alone its parents were nowhere to be seen." I mean, we didn't engage in it, honestly. We don't want to fucking die. Like, that's just crazy. It's just like,
I
are you sure it was, like, are you sure it was, oh, I just fucking had it. Hold on. Like, are you sure it was an Imperial? Or are you sure it was a... yeah, are you sure it was an Imperial? I mean, yeah. I've only ever seen one in the wildlands, but never all the way out here. Wondering where it is or why it's here is beyond me.
I approached these adventurers. I'm sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. We're planning on doing some work in this area. You said that you came across a creature of unusual origin?
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about, an Imperial forest dragon that we saw.
Really?
Yeah,
You
it's
know where? So that way we may avoid it.
it's towards the south. Like I said, it's a forest dragon. We
Fuck.
happened to catch it in the woods coming up from Cyrodiil.
Any idea of its age, considering you guys actually managed to catch a glimpse of the damn thing?
There's about or like 4 or 5 of these guys that are sitting at this table. Let me see here. They were able to range it from a young to a juvenile dragon.
Hmm. That's pretty formidable.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we didn't fight it, gods no. We did not want to get anywhere close to that thing.
Is there any postings about that dragon yet, or are you the first to come across it?
No, we were the first to come across it. We told the guild about it, but they haven't made an official posting for it yet.
Well, I thank you for your assistance in this matter.
Yeah, just be careful heading down that way.
Yes, you as well. Be safe. I approach the party again and is like, well, that's interesting. If you guys give me a moment, and Edon walks away, I'm going to talk to the officiator of the guild, or the lead of the guild.
Alright, that would be the individuals at the counter.
Okay, well, I'm going to go approach them.
Okay. Hello, welcome to the Zafaria Adventures Guild.
Hi, yes. So I heard a little story about a unusual problem that you guys are having to deal with. A green dragon, or forest dragon, rather.
Oh, the forest dragon. Yeah, we received a warning about it about an hour or so ago. They're currently in the back writing up the request for it.
Me and my party over there have personally dealt with a dragon in the past. I was curious as to how much a job like that would pay.
Swear to fucking God, Cody.
Well, since there is the restriction on dragon hunting, we're obviously going to be posting the quest as a capture.
Capture quest.
Yes,
Interesting.
the request was sent out as a capture quest. so that way it can be transferred back into its native lands of the wildlands.
Do you have a team set up for this, or is this just first come, first serve?
We don't have necessarily any details on takers so far, but we did classify this mission as at least a rank 6 mission.
Okay.
Would you mind if I see your guild cards?
I hand her my guild card.
And she glances it over a little bit and says, yeah, unfortunately, a forest dragon is out of your classes. Although, in replacement for this, she's gonna reach down underneath her desk and she's gonna slide a paper in front of you as you can see what appears to be a quadruped creature that is very, very hairy. It almost has like a protruding horn out of its face, and she says, "We do have a hunting quest going out for these creatures right here."
What was it again?
Yeah, you cut out when you said its name.
I didn't say the name.
Or, yeah. You said it had a horn on it, and that's basically all we got.
Yeah, it has a giant horn protruding from its face, and it's very, very hairy.
Okay. What details can you give me about this creature?
Well, these are known as woolly rhinoceri.
Interesting. And what particular reason do we seek to hunt these creatures?
For food, obviously.
Okay.
For food. The kingdom is running low on exotic meats, and they sent out a hunting quest for the woolly rhinoceri, and they are offering a pretty decent amount of money for as many as people can bring back.
All right. How much ahead?
Well, there will be a cart supplied by the guild for the job. Let me see here. Let me take a look at the stats of these things. They are offering 250 gold per rhinoceri you bring back.
Well,
Take a full not to.
I'll tell you what. Sign me up. Where's that Kurt? Me and my party over there will take this job, definitely.
Okay, very well. She'll start writing up a bunch of paperwork, and then she'll hand you a bundled up stack of paper and such, and then she's also going to hand you a key that you can see the guild insignia pressed onto it. And she says, your cart that you'll be taking for this job is in stall 13.
Okay.
Mhm.
And just do bring it back in one piece if you can.
I do have one other question. Do you have any local adventurers in at the moment? Would you be able to point out any local adventurers within the guild hall at the moment?
She just looks at you puzzling.
Well, we are hunting local game. It's imperative to gather information.
Oh, I'm sure if you talk to pretty much anybody here in the guild right now, they'd be able to tell you something.
Thank you for your business. And I walk away. I approach the party first. Is like, we got a job.
What other jobs are up on the board, by the way, Josh?
Like I said, there was like a couple for some oozes, some trolls. There was the rhinoceride that Cody got. That's not on the board though.
What did you find that was within our level? Everything else here seems like something that would absolutely kill us.
Well, no, look, the oozes would probably be fine, and the giant mosquitoes would be okay.
Fair enough.
Are
The
there
prob-
actual rankings on these notices, by the way, Josh?
Yes. Each of the papers give like a visual. Think of it like a Monster Hunter quest.
Yeah.
That you have like a visual of the creature, a description of it, and what the job is, and then stamped at the bottom is like a number that determines like your ranking of the quest.
And what are the rankings of these quests?
Most of them are ranging from ranks 4 to 6.
So logically, just about any of these we can do.
Yes. But there is a little post saying that lower level or lower class adventurers heed caution.
Right.
But
That
there's also a bunch of like lower level quests of like wolf hunting and let's see, like there's a bee's nest quest.
Ooh, another bee's nest.
There's also been like a pride of dire lions that need to be taken care of.
Dire.
Bruh.
Not again.
I mean,
Listen,
Already
we
proved
know
we can
our
take
What
them
rank
limits.
down.
is that at, Josh?
That is a 5th tier.
Only a little bit above us, but still. Those dire tigers nearly killed us.
I don't want to deal with dire lions. I mean, I was
Well-
partial to the bees, but if Drax says he's got us something,
Yeah, there's
He's got
There's
also
no reason we can't do multiple quests. That's why I'm still looking.
yeah, there's also let's see here. There's a hunting quest for a bunch of dire boars.
Personally, I would say why don't we do the wolves, the boars, the bees? Because if we could get some more smoked honey off those bees,
how long are we planning staying in town?
Yeah, we don't
we can
want to
afford to
stay.
stay a we could afford to stay a day or two.
That's true, but we couldn't do this all in a day or two.
not unless we really tried, but we would be really
So
fucked
what
up
we
afterwards.
we
should
do is we
should
take
really
the
just
mission.
do one and do it today, and then we leave town in the morning. In all honesty,
Most timely, makes more sense. Get another job at a different town.
Well, how about this? We do the boar, see how much money we can get. I'm sorry, the rhinoceros, see how much money we can get from this job, and decide afterwards
Sure.
whether we continue or we leave.
may I see the paperwork, Drac?
I hand you the paperwork.
Gil's gonna thumb through it and look for the price per. Look at just this pieces of it. Well, it seems that if we have a car and we get a decent number, because the pay scale for this job Drac got, it varies on how many heads or poundage of meat we bring back, basically. So the more pristine carcasses we bring means more viable meat, meaning more payout.
So the more we kill, the more we make. That sounds rough.
Exactly.
It's
What time
kind
of day would you say it is, Josh?
it's about midday for you guys now.
So we can go out, hunt, camp, come back the next morning, and leave.
I don't see why not.
Anathel, do you have anything to add to this?
I have no objections.
All right.
Then, ooh,
Let's
they
go
do,
hunt.
they just provide a cart. Did they provide horses or something to pull the cart?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Wasn't sure.
Yeah.
And carts are a thing.
Um, just one more thing.
Go talk to your friends.
I gonna discuss with the locals and see where a good spot to run into some of these creatures is.
It's probably for the best. We'll, if you don't mind, Drax, I would also probably ask you maybe find a book or something about it. Anathil, Rose, John, um,
Still on
Pyromancer.
purpose.
Will you all go prep the cart and we will be right there, I believe.
Of course.
Give us about 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So, and Gil will go off to the adventuring guilds like bestiaries and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I will ask the locals about possible like hunting areas where abundance of these creatures gather and what they possibly eat.
Well, mostly what you get is that the woolly rhinos are basically just herbivores who spend a lot of time like in the open fields and such. So mostly they're just grazing, eating the taller grasses and such. But they do warn you though, woolly rhinos in packs are extremely dangerous. It's best to find like one or two that are like away from the rest of the herd.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else?
Nope. I assume Gil gets like similar information. Like he's more looking for their patterns and like best practices and blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Gets
you
back
guys
to it.
you guys basically get the same info.
All right. Let's go hunting.
Off we go.
I must say, well, morally, I do not approve of just hunting wild beasts for game. At the same time, I understand it's a necessity for society, let alone the fact that it pays.
You have an issue with hunting wild game?
It's kind of in the weird line of vegetarianism, like it's a living creature, but at the same time, like it's
Yes.
necessary.
It did kind of slip my mind that you were vegetarian.
Like I understand its necessity for society. Do I enjoy just killing creatures outright for no reason? No, no one should. Those people should be labeled psychopaths.
Agreed.
Oh, I miss Usk.
This is coming from a hunter.
There's killing for necessity and there's killing for sport.
Mm-hmm.
Killing
I-
for sport is no different than what the demons did in the demon was, if what I read is correct.
Well, not sure if I would
It is
classify it.
much different.
I'm not sure if I would classify it as that grotesque. Given the right populations, it might be a necessity. And again, killing for necessity versus killing for sport.
They're very different things. At least in my
Population control and, well, for what we're going to be doing, supplying a town with food.
in my circle of hunters, it was a bit of a constant argument about whether hunting for sport was the same as hunting for necessity,
Well,
or whether it
it's
was
the-
socially acceptable.
well, you must
honestly.
remember that you must never remove the natural predators of these animals, or else you would run into overpopulation.
Right. That's something that I was taught very, very fucking
Well, I'm glad they taught you.
harshly.
So who's driving this cart? Because I don't think any of us have actually driven a carriage before.
Let me
I-
get a boat.
I have handle animal as a class skill, but my charisma's a 0, so
I don't have handle animal, but I have a
Nope.
4.
I have handle animal.
It's one of those things where I'm like, which one of us is actually the most qualified to run the go? Yay! Go,
I'm a-
go, horsey, go!
I'm a hunter.
All right, Mr. Hunter, grab the cart.
All right.
All right, give me that. Check.
I was honestly ready for that to fail.
I was so ready for the natural one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you managed to maintain the reins and have a semi-decent ride into the fields.
Can I pull a Skyrim? Can I pull a Skyrim real quick?
Oh boy.
All right. Climb on back and we'll be off.
All right, so onto the world map, you guys head out into the fields, just west of the city. Give me those perception rolls.
Did anyone fall asleep in the cart ride?
Nope. Josh,
Probably
could
not.
could I theoretically use the spyglass I have to help me?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So I don't know. How do you want to roll that?
Just go ahead. What's the magnification on your spyglass?
Let me look up. I didn't actually put the details. I just know I have a spyglass. Let me look it up in Pathfinder. I was like thinking about it. I'm like, do I have a spyglass? I do. I have spyglass. Spyglass viewed twice their size. It is twice.
So twice your sight.
The objective views through the spyglass are magnified to twice their size. Yep.
Okay, so it's only a 2x scope.
Mhm.
Okay.
But
Go ahead
still-
and add +5
All right.
to your perception roll.
Let me just put that on the old temp thing over here. And hit the magic button.
I got a jar of that.
I rolled a.
Alright, so 20. All right, so
Yeah.
yeah, eventually, you guys are riding through the fields. Through the tall grass and such. And then suddenly, Jean, you and Anethil are just hanging out on the front of the cart, and then you guys happen to see the herd of rhinos off in the distance.
Anyone see anything?
And Anethil obviously says, over there.
So, if what the other hunters told us, we don't want to incur the wrath of the pack. If we can lower them towards us and pick them off one by one, it would be our best bets. John, are your guns silent by chance?
They can be.
That may be our best way of luring them towards us and ambushing. Actually, why am I taking? You're the hunter. You lead this. Why am I taking charge?
That's fair. Well, the first thing we have to find some way to get. We'll lure them, obviously. Am I familiar with these things, by the way, Josh?
No,
Probably not, no.
but you're still. It's
They are
It's the
big.
general-
They are big. They are hairy.
it's a buffalo.
Okay, so you might have come across creatures like this in the past,
Similar, but not the same.
grazing large and charging creatures.
As you're
So
saying
you
this, I'm
might
gonna
be able to, like, I don't know.
applying one of these to my rifle, by the way.
I am going to take out my bullseye lantern, refine its trajectory cone, and try and flash this one in the eye.
Oh, you're like a cat trying to lure it over.
If this is happening already, I'd suggest we spread apart, because given that it has a horn coming out of the front, I can only assume that it is instinctually going to try to trample.
Also, don't lower it near the cart. we have to pay for damages.
Please don't go into the cart. I'm gonna move this way.
I'm assuming we want to roll stealth, huh?
Yes, go ahead and roll me stealths.
Because I would assume these creatures, like real buffalo, will probably to some level just fucking book it.
Wow.
Aww.
Wow.
I rolled a toe.
But it's not a crit fail.
It is not a crit fail.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So yeah. Unfortunately, Dave, it is going to see you.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
It's going to see you, Gil, and Anathel.
Damn. We got one more in the back.
He's just gonna stay with the cart.
Wow,
Zorloff is gonna say, I don't think it would be a good idea for me to whoosh, dry grass and fire don't really mix.
I'm so
Well.
glad you thought of that before I told you that.
So I'm just gonna sit on the cart.
I'm gonna, as I notice it notices me, I'm taking out the sword, and I'm turning it to its flat to use it as a guard.
All right, it's staring at you intently.
What's our surrounding look like? Just
Open field.
God damn. All right.
Open field and about grass as high as your waist. That's about it.
All right. Well, I see this one staring at her.
Yes,
I
you do.
assume. Okay. Well, with that, I'm actually going to attempt to sneak behind it then.
Let me give you a little bit more room.
DM, question.
Sure.
What direction are the rest of them facing?
Down.
Cool. I'm gonna. Whoops! I just completely exited out of the page.
Rip.
Dun dun dun.
Okay.
I'm just gonna extend
gonna-
the map a little bit, so it's gonna be a little off center.
That's okay. I'm gonna try to snake my way around here in a way that
I'm
don't.
gonna be moving this way, flat of the, with the flat of the blade facing it.
Okay, now that Sean's moving into view. Jean, you happen to see that this one also looks up.
I'm gonna take 5 foot steps back and ignore it. I'm just not gonna look at it.
Alright, so, Cody, as you are moving through the grass, getting around this rhino right here who's staring down, Rose, you can see that it's starting to, like, stomp its foot a little bit.
Okay. With that, I am going to move in to my range and attempt a trip.
While he is doing that, I'm going to begin a charge.
So,
Dave, give me a reflex save. Okay, so Cody, go ahead and make your attempt, because as soon as you see Rose move towards it, it is going to charge at Rose.
We're charging each other.
All right, 23 versus its CMD, you will not trip it.
okay.
All right, so
I guess we collide in the middle.
yes, you guys will collide in the center.
+2.
24 is gonna hit me for 9 points of damage.
Ooh, 9 damage.
And then Dave, guessing a 26 hits you.
Yes.
For 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And with that, I'm going to need initiative.
Yeah.
Mm.
You keep in mind I have the oil silence on my rifle.
Give me a second.
Oh,
Thankfully, that was intimidate.
Oh my
was that
god.
intimidate? That was intimidate. What the hell?
I also forgot to clear out last combat.
Much better.
Okay.
You rolled intimidate.
I did.
5, down.
Hey, it's
Very
I
similar.
starts with it starts with an I.
No, I didn't even
And
notice until
T.
you
I mean,
mentioned
how
it.
many times have we hit something besides perception?
Yeah. Persuasion.
True.
I had a mental brain fart. That's all I could say.
Okay. This thing is going dead last. All right, Rose. You are face to face with a woolly rhino.
Considering I have my Death Watch eyes up, what is this thing's relative health?
About 75.
All right. Do these things have reach?
Their horns are pretty long, so you could probably say that they do have a little bit of reach with the horn.
Okay. Well, just gonna swing at it.
All right, 19. You are going to match my AC with that.
Ooh.
Oh joy.
Scrape damage of 6. All right, Gil, you're up.
All right, it's me. So how far away are things from me? 35 feet. Okay. So let's go to 25. Yeah. Am I in its reach range here, Josh, or no?
It hasn't swung at you.
All right, fair enough. Oh,
Yeah, we
time
didn't
for the
know.
old yeet. Nope.
Nope, 15's not gonna hit me.
And yoink.
All right, eat on.
All right, Edon's going to move into this space and smack it.
Do it. Oh yeah, 27's gonna hit me.
Okay. And that does increase my AC.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And inspire courage. John.
I, with my silenced shot.
Josh,
What's up?
inspire courage. You start playing music. Do you alert the beasties?
Uh-oh.
Didn't think about that one.
You had to say something?
Come on, I had to. There's no way that playing music isn't going to alert the animals.
I mean, you're not wrong.
At the same time, if the DM forgets about it, you know, that's on them.
Well, no, I was going to be making rolls regardless, but I was going to do that while Jean was taking his turn.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I will use my arcane pool. 1 point off of that. I'm gonna give myself a +1 to my damage. And I'm gonna try to take a shot to the head to minimize health damage.
I am a child hunger.
Oh,
Looks like.
God. Okay.
And I roll. Fuck.
Yeah, you're not hitting.
At least no one heard it.
That is true.
And technically speaking, it would not be a headshot that you would want to use to kill and preserve an animal. You want to go directly for the heart.
I should
Mhm.
do my research before playing a certain kind of character.
Yeah, maybe just a little.
I
no-
play
no
an
harm in
actual
you, John.
hunting game that goes off of real life rules. I
Nice.
kind of have become a
I
little
just
bit
hunt.
more adept at hunting mechanics.
That's good to know. I retract my statement. I take a shot at the heart if I know where the heart might be located.
Give me knowledge nature.
Holy Rhinoceros, I actually kind of know already. But he doesn't.
Knowledge nature.
You have no idea.
What the fuck is this thing?
You can still go for the head.
It's like a buffalo.
He
I'm gonna try to
already.
just shoot towards the rib area. I took a shot and still missed.
Yeah, so it's
Versus touch
regardless of
AC?
Rhinoceros' turn. Well,
12?
maybe it's 12.
So, John, are you hitting the head or are you just going for a body shot?
Looking for an overall body shot.
Overall body shot?
Is it also in stealth? Does this thing know where he is?
Nope. It just got hit with a bullet.
Okay, yeah, because it would also be flat-footed as well. And if you have any kind of sneak attack damage, you can add that.
How much did you damage you before? 9?
Did I actually hit it?
You hit it.
Holy fuck, okay.
Alright. Rhino's turn. Right. Dave. Let's see. 23.
Yep.
Okay. Fourteen more points of damage as this thing reels up and it like gives you a swift kick to the face.
Ow.
Yeah, that is ow. That is very ow.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm bloody. I'm also going first.
Okay, there's that. Then this guy's gonna take a 5-foot step over here. Dave?
Mouse, please work. Thank you. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back here. And then I'm gonna step behind Gil.
I hate you. Oh. Breath of hidden inspired courage.
Everyone
And
get
there
a
we go.
bless.
There's bless.
Woo, bless.
And I'm going to drop into a defensive stance. So
You gotta speak. You gotta speak up, Dave.
I'm going to drop into a defensive stance, pulling out my scythe.
All right, Gil.
Ah,
You're piercing scream.
I mean, the thing is, no one else hears it because it only goes to one target.
Oh yeah, he's gonna resist all of it.
All right, fair enough.
He doesn't have any ears.
Fortitude, unfortunately, is its best stat.
Ah, fuck.
All right, Cody.
Listen, I'm just dealing with fish.
Okay.
Oh, no. He takes half damage.
Yeah, fortitude partial.
Yeah, partial fortitude.
Yeah. He's not
Just-
dazed, and he negates half the damage.
Gonna sidestep. Unfortunately, I don't get flanking, but that's all right.
Ooh, 23 is definitely gonna hit me for 20 points of damage. Ow.
This thing should be nearly dead.
Alright, Anathil, maintaining. Let's see. Alright, Jean, you're up.
My second verse, same as the first, except I'm gonna add a little bit of a devil's touch to it because I feel like I'm gonna miss.
All right.
We'll take another shot at the Baudet. That seemed to be somewhat effective last time. Again, still silence because it's for a whole hour.
Ooh, an 8 is not gonna hit me.
It's at a plus something.
Plus
two.
2.
Plus 2.
10 will hit me for 6 points.
Good thing you did that.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely.
Alright. We get... Ooh. So feeling the second shot hit its side, the rhino is going to turn and look directly at Jean.
Uh-oh.
Meow.
Attack of opportunity.
Gil
Yeah.
technically gets one,
Yeah.
Is he-
Actually, wait, hold on.
and I
Does...
think so does Drac.
Oh, the crit fail, though.
Yep.
Is he gonna try to attack me?
Oh wait, do I get one? But I get throw the
Yes, you
trident.
do.
Yeet. Oh. Yeah, yeet. There's a big old fork in its butt before it gets.
You need me to roll D100?
Hold on. Special ability I'm reading.
Ah.
Remember, kids, some of the most deadliest animals out there are herbivores because they can survive without having to hunt.
Well, that and rhinoceroses in general just are mean as fuck.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
they are horrible.
Well-
Yeah, Cody, go ahead and roll me severity. As for Gil, 29 for 8 points of damage. You are actually going to stop it from hitting Jean.
Oh my god, I didn't have to use that. Thank God.
Can I say it went right in, like, one of the prongs went right into
Oh,
the
it's
eye?
dead?
Yeah.
Yep, he is dead.
That's one. Get ready for more. The thing about rhinoceroses in general, they are actually very nearsighted to the point that they're almost blind. And because of that, they are excessively aggressive. You would too when you live in a zip code where just about everything is going to try and kill you.
Yeah. All right. So Gil, you suddenly, as you're recalling your trident back from the rhino that was going towards Jean, you look to the side and then suddenly horn.
Ah, fuck.
I'm gonna assume you don't get attack of opportunity with guns, right?
You don't get an attack of opportunity with the gun, no.
That's my reaction, Josh.
Fair enough. You suddenly summon a veil of water in front of you, and you just hear a train whistle, and then boom. 24 to hit you.
24 will hit because I only have my mage armor up, which is only brings it up to an 18. I don't get mage armor 2 Electro Boogaloo yet.
You hear a train whistle as the fucking rhino starts charging towards you, and then out of it just stops with the sound of.
Alrighty.
I think it has a wall of steam.
Gil. 24 points of damage.
All right, that's gonna be reduced by a 3. But still, fucking ow! I only have 28 here, Josh.
I'm aware. Like I said, this is an
What was it?
ability
What was
that
it?
they have.
What was it again?
24. Cody, that's above a 30.
Yep, you hit.
I have 7 hit points.
Oh no.
Gil just got fucking floored. Which is now making me start considering becoming a Blood Ranger more and more by the day.
Cody, 19 points of damage.
Should do it. We kind of need another.
I'm honestly considering it. I don't know. I'll talk to y'all later about it.
So how alive is Drac looking right now?
I'm pretty good.
More alive than Gil.
Hold on.
The fuck?
Fucking. Alright, aliens abducting Cody. Alright, calm
Yep.
down, Doctor.
Trademark.
11 out of 30. Since you have the eyes.
He's gonna sue Josh.
Nah, I'm good. Alright, Rose, your turn.
Hey,
Watch us get
Fuck.
fucking floored.
Anethil can shout out to you. Go help Edon. I got Gil.
are you sure?
Eh?
I love the confidence.
Because actually, I only have 20 feet of movement.
Uh-oh.
So maybe.
I can get to here.
Yeah, Anethil can get to there.
20. Curse you.
Armor.
Heavy armor. I might actually be able to do something though. Guild, can you see in the darkness? Oh wait, no, never mind.
I got low light, but yeah.
I have some dark vision.
Unfortunately, though, you are not within range, and neither is Gil.
Never mind.
That one's not gonna help. One I suppose technically would help. This only targets me. Wow, some spells are... Well, I mean, they're... It is what it is. Okay, so... I've already cast Bless for the day. I actually need to heal because I'm on low health right now. So, let me see, where the fuck is Cure Wounds?
You're within channel energy.
Yeah, but you see, that's only 2d6, where this is 2d8 plus my level.
True. You
And I
get to
need
heal
that health.
15. All right, Gil, you're up.
All right.
You got a fresh rhino in front of you.
Fuck you.
Ow!
Ow!
Grabs both sides of his fucking head.
Finally, you use it. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you.
I'm never usually in melee range, Cody.
It's a
I
touch attack
wish-
that is so good.
Yep, that hurts.
Gil just grabs both sides of its head and just goes, buzz.
All right, Cody.
Yeah, we're gonna smack this boy.
Yeah,
What
you hit it.
damage?
20 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm stay still.
Just go right behind here. Oh, shit. Well, Matt, you heal 5 points.
Thank you. All 5 of them, don't we love it? I'm gonna die.
Jean, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to.
Please take care of the idiot in front of me.
Yeah, actually.
Thank you. I mean, I've legitimately just dealt a fucking blow to this thing.
I'm gonna
Just
take a,
hit it.
I'm gonna take a fancy old shot once again. Still at +1 damage that I have not added on to that, so I think you should add a +2. Nah, it doesn't matter. I didn't shoot this guy yet.
Fuck yeah!
14 points of damage.
14.
I forgot to add the +1 from the arcane pool. Oh, my food's almost here. I'll be back in a sec.
Trying to take time, my man.
I'm going to say, is he also adding his +1 from, I think it's plus?
All right. Here we go. Wait, Matt, what did you say your AC was?
Currently it's 18.
I don't hit you.
Hey, fuck yeah.
Cody, what's yours?
20.
I also don't hit you.
Yeah. Only because I've been hitting. It's
Yeah.
sitting at 20.
Alright, I'm actually gonna go ahead and bring Fireboy into this. He is gonna run up and stab. And he's gonna miss. Short spears, alright. Dave, you're up.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm coming!
We're getting there.
Channel on my way there.
I'm on my way. I'm on my
So-
way.
I will hit Gil, myself, and Edon with this, which so we're the only ones damaged, so
Why didn't it roll the 2d6?
because I don't have it set up to roll,
3.
Three.
I'm just gonna roll it separately. Here go.
8.
8.
You know, health is health at this point.
Damaji is Damaji.
Yes. Gil.
Oh. How's the Rhino Boy in front of me looking?
Hey, look.
Fresh as a whistle.
Fresh as a fucking whistle? Alright.
Even with the 19 points of electric damage?
17, but yeah.
Little charred, but you know, he's okay.
Alright, fuck you.
Alright.
Nope, never mind.
You still hit.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, it's touches, right?
Yeah, touch AC.
That is a fuck ton.
Ow!
I don't get to use this spell very often because I never go in the melee range.
Ah, yeah, I'm hurt. I'm bleeding now.
I'm useful, bitches.
All right, Edon, you're up.
Gonna smack again.
Smack
Another
it.
bitch.
Gil is rough. Even though this is very counterproductive to us wanting to use the meats.
Another
Still-
20 points of damage. You are being very consistent, Cody.
Shocking it is not going to do anything to the meat.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
Especially if you're shocking it in the face, you're just gonna be doing damage to
Yep.
the brain.
What I'm
Right.
doing is I'm tenderizing it, so
Yeah, fair enough.
Gil, Cat's Grace.
Oh, fuck yeah. What's that give me again?
+4 to your dexterity, temporarily.
I love it when you do that.
So your AC is now gonna be at 20.
No, because I have mage armor.
Yeah, your AC is
That
gonna be
gains
at
that gains
20.
bonuses to your dexterity. It's not an armor.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
right.
stat increase.
So, okay, so that's
it automatically does it for you.
mine still says 18, so I don't think it did. Let me see what happens if I turn off mage armor. Doot. Okay,
Let me see your sheet real fast.
never mind. I think I got it fixed. It's still 18, I think, or something along those lines. Oh, you know what it is, Josh? I think I made an oopsie.
What do you mean?
I think last time we put in Cat's Grace. I never saw that it was in there, and the bonus has been in there ever since my last combat.
Oh, lol.
Yep, that's
So
my
it
bad.
is an 18.
It is an 18. That's on mine. I just realized because I was fucking around with the sheet earlier looking at things.
Yeah, okay.
guess
That's fine.
Oopsie.
Well, it was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. John. Oh, he went to go get food. Shit.
You want me to shoot for him?
It's your boy.
Never mind, he's
Oh,
back.
back.
Your turn.
Good timing. It's your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Is this guy
Shoot the
still
big
doing
ass land tank.
Shoot the big ass land tank. I will shoot the big ass land tank once again
Hey.
Okay.
for 14 damage.
17. Yep, that is going to hit my touch AC. 14 points of damage. Then land tank.
You mean to tell me they can steal their bags but not give me the fucking drink that I paid for?
Fuck! I don't hit Gil again.
Yay! 12 HP in a dream.
Fuck! I don't hit Edon either.
Yeah.
Uh,
I am making a perception roll though for.
I will say this. I cannot wait until I can send her natural armor.
Alright.
That's gonna be brutal.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I cast Starving Duplicate.
John, does a 21 hit you?
I cast Starving Duplicate.
Guarding duplicate.
Wait.
That's a swift action to cast.
Fuck!
Oh boy, okay.
Does a what hit?
21.
No.
It doesn't hit you?
That's a lie. It does hit me.
Okay. I was about to say, wait a minute here.
John, we're not that high of level yet.
Germany takes 17 points of damage.
Yikes.
Ah, that's a low ball.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm at now 13? Yep.
Let's see here. Need this thing to make a reflex save. Fortunately, it's going to be taking half damage, but Gil, you are healing 11 points.
Ooh, I'm much more healthy. This thing in front of me is still like.
Okay. Yes, it is still standing.
Fuck it.
Rose, you're up.
I'm going to tell Drac. Character sheet. Finally. To go flank this direction.
So get behind this guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And I'm
easy
gonna
enough.
move to there. And
Scythe
yep.
doesn't hit, unfortunately. Gil,
Hello. How's the boy in front of me looking?
bloody. Bloody and looking very tired.
Nope. I don't
No.
want to waste our spell.
You
'Cause we
done?
still got a whole fucking herd of these things to deal with.
Okay.
Be right back.
Obviously 5 foot stepping out, moving to here. I'm not giving it an attack of opportunity, sorry.
All good. 20 will hit me for 17 points of damage.
18,
Or 18. Yeah,
because of Backstabber.
right.
It is active now.
Okay. Bardic Performance. Five, 10, 15, 20. Let's see what a Court of Shards can do. Going to fail that reflex save. And it deals. Oops. 7 points of damage. Alright, Jean, you're up. You just got pummeled.
I'm gonna take a burp. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step this way. And then I'm gonna take a 25-foot step this way. Okay.
That's
then-
quite the split.
You scared the shit out of me.
So you give him more room to charge you?
I'm gonna cast Starting Duplicate. Now, because it's a swift action.
And then you still have your standard action,
I'm gonna
which you cannot use to cast a spell, by the way.
I'm gonna repeat the same verse second as smell of them. That's
At
damage.
this guy or at the new guy?
The motherfucker would just stab me.
Alright, 8 points of damage to him.
9.
Or 9, correct, sorry.
There you go. I need to put that in 9. That's just lazy.
Alright. That's above a 30 to hit you, Dave.
Didn't know I was being rolled an attack against, but yeah, 30'll let me.
It's a stomp.
Mm.
It's gonna be 21 points of damage.
Ow!
Alrighty. Oh no.
It you crit someone?
Gil, you have an 18 AC, right?
Yes, he does.
Ruh-roh.
Can't be good.
What are we looking at here?
The
25
dead
points of
fish.
damage to Gil.
I think it was fucking dead.
Gil is down.
Since he's not here, I'm gonna say it for him. Wave shield.
That is going to take a -3 to that damage.
Yeah, but it would still prevent him from being.
He's at 1.
Yeah.
1 HP in a dream.
Alright,
Oh, God.
Zorloff. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna have him do something that he has yet to fucking do. How large is this? It's a 15-foot cone. Okay, he needs to step forward a bit. There we go. Fire breath. So, Gil heals.
Oh, that's right.
Reflex
11.
save from the Rhino. 17. It's going to match him. It doesn't matter. Taking half damage will kill it.
Woo!
In the meanwhile,
I have my darting duplicate next to me. He has to make a will save.
what's the DC? Nat 1, never mind.
Hi, he attacks it, but the AC of that thing is
How,
It's a natural
11.
one.
how much
11.
HP does it hit? How much HP does it have?
It has 11 AC, no HP.
Oh, you just see it get yeeted into the air.
Oh fuck.
Dave, you're up.
It's unaffected, so nothing happens to it. It just kind of like dances around and then winks out of existence.
Yeah. I just think for comedic purposes, you just
It'd be
see it
so
just
funny.
get fucking yeeted into the air.
Yo!
Shit, that could have been me.
Dave, you're up.
Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, this is rough.
I've returned. What have I missed?
You almost died.
Oh, charming.
That is an 18 because of flanking, so I
think-
miss again.
Man, I think you're at 1 HP.
Is that
am I?
11?
Yeah, because Zorloff breathed fire on him.
Oh, that's right.
Alright, Gil,
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do my thing.
your thing.
Real thing.
What you doing?
What you doing?
What you
Oh.
doing?
That's ominous.
That'll instead be a 19.
19, a 19 will match my AC, so I will take scrape damage from that.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the 7. My once per day reroll of a roll.
That's fine. Gil, you're up.
Well, I guess I should go help these boys over here.
Yeah, considering that Jean is nearly dead.
And 5-foot step in. And hey there, Mr. Rhino Man. You ever known what it's like to get your booty electrocuted? Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
Baba Booey. Ow.
Baba boo.
Toasty buns.
Yep, 13 points of damage is going to hit me.
Like some buns, son. What are you saying, Josh?
That is going to hit me.
Yeah.
All right, you done?
Swinging for the fences.
I
Yep,
we should be
27, 17. That is going to kill.
Okay. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Standing in front of her so she doesn't get charged.
Have we alerted any of the rest of the herd?
Not at the moment.
I think it's what we should call it.
All right, Dave, heal 6. John.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step in this direction, and then I'm gonna take another 5-foot step in this direction, and then I'm gonna take a 5-foot step in this direction, and then I'm gonna shoot him. Wait, I opened Edon's thing. Hold up. Oh fuck. And there we go.
Ow.
Ooh. 15 damage.
All right. Hi, Gil.
Ow. I'm about to die, aren't I?
30 hits you, so you're taking damage. Not much though. 16 points of damage.
I'm down. I am at -1 currently. That only reduced it by 3, making it 13. No, I'm at -2. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna revitalize the water boy.
Boom, 13.
Every day, every time we play, I'm getting closer and closer to doing Blood Ranger. And we're back to 11, kids.
This is. We're just playing. We're playing limbo with our HP bars now.
They are.
Rose, you're up.
Ugh. So these other ones haven't noticed us yet.
These guys have actually been moving away.
Good.
They're watching their friends die. They're out of here. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, fuck. I think we're fine with 4.
20.
All right, channel energy goes off
It's everyone.
and hits everyone.
How much? Because my computer's not showing it. Oh, okay.
Nice.
I'm now in the 20s.
And it's your turn.
I'm now out of spells.
Pokey pokey.
Yep, that's gonna hit me. Edon?
5. Okay. And then I'm gonna pull out my spring blade dagger. My spring blade dagger, and whip it at him. This gets a -2 because it's just outside my range.
Yeah, 26 is still gonna hit me. For 9 more piercing. Anthel's just gonna move up, maintain the performance. John?
14th verse, same as the last 17.
For
That
Bluey.
doesn't mathematically make sense. I'm gonna. Well, except it's
Yep, that's gonna hit.
6 damage. Oh fuck, he's down.
He's still up.
It's his turn.
Oh, fine.
Hi, Gil.
Gil.
Fuck you, Josh.
21 to hit you.
21 will hit, yes.
21 points of damage.
I'm at
Wave
1
shield.
HP. I have no spells. I can't use wave
He's
shield.
out of spells.
Oh, damn.
First of all, thank God I have you set for mage armor.
All right, this is Zorlof's last fire breath he can do. Actually, it's not going to matter because that's going to be enough to kill.
I-
So, Gil, you heal 11.
I'm sick and tired of my health being in constant limbo right now.
At least you have the spells you could throw.
Unfortunately, it is what it is. Without us taking most of the brunt of the damage, we're the next in line.
I'm well aware what it is. Does that mean I'm happy about it?
Well, don't worry. I'm not gonna let you die.
Appreciated. Very, very appreciative.
No, like, I'm not going to allow you to die. You're not allowed to die. Even
Oh.
if you do, I will bring you back. You're
That
not
that
allowed
is
to die.
very concerning.
Oh, we got 4.
That's what, 1,000 GP?
1,000 gold.
I mean,
I think that's enough for the day.
we could always camp and see if more come back tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess I'll load these things.
What's your strength?
19.
So many tabs open here. Okay, yeah. Oop.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. Very
I'm just-
easily.
Clunk, clunk.
Now, Josh, what time of day would you say it is?
That's a sun's starting to go down.
How far away from town?
About an hour.
We could theoretically just go back to town.
I mean, yeah, we could go back to town, turn in what we got, and then if we want to do more tomorrow, we can.
Yeah, I'd say let's just have a nap for now.
You can nap in a bed instead, John.
Well, yes, that's the plan.
John, just hop on the back of the thing.
Those things are pretty fuzzy.
Can anyone else drive this thing, anyways?
I mean, I could
We
try.
can attempt.
I've seen a man do it
try.
for years.
Seeing
Are
is not the same
seahorse-
as
Are seahorses the same as regular horses?
absolutely the fuck not.
And it just starts going. Oh, all right. Guess we're going.
Yep, you just hear the crack of a whip and or the crack of the reins and see Anethel in the sea, just like, what? Just watch Sean do it all the way here.
No, that's fair.
You see, this is why you're so lovely. You learn quick and you're fucking falls asleep.
All right, we go back to the city.
We turn in our mammoths.
I just want to know how much this car is reeling and how much our horses hate us.
The horse is like, kill me.
Oh, I would actually, because of the animal, I'd be helping the horses by pushing.
All right. So yeah, you guys bring the cart full of the woolly rhinos back to the guild hall. Of course, they're very grateful for you, and they pay you 1,000 gold, along with an additional 100 gold for your swiftness.
For what?
For
Swiftness.
swiftness of getting the job done.
Woo! 1,100.
I will say that was my first time even attempting to use darting duplicate, and I can't believe it actually worked.
Nice.
Do we want to split that now? Or just throw it in party loot.
Honestly,
Wow.
I would just throw it in party loot.
It's
Yeah,
kind of a minuscule amount, actually.
kind of.
I mean, yeah.
for our needs, I should say.
True.
Yeah.
All right. So, another day passes. You guys can go ahead and full heal. Let me go ahead and update the timers. All right, so you guys wake up the next day and go straight back at it.
Do
Are
we
we
want to
go?
continue doing mammoths, or do we want to take one of the other quests?
Or should we just hit the road?
Well, put it this way. If you guys want to, we don't have to continuously go through this. If you guys want to, you could spend another day collecting 4 more mammoths for an additional 1,100 gold.
1100.
Yeah, 1,100.
I will allow you guys to do this 2 more times before you start to notice that the population's starting to, take a hit
Well,
in
we
the
could-
local area.
Do we actually have to go through this combat each time?
No.
All right, let's do it. That's 3 days out of the 19 that we have spared. So
Yeah, that's nothing. That will
Great.
give us 3,300 by the end of those 3 days.
yeah. I
Okay.
guess after that we would hit the road.
All right. Afterwards, you guys hit the road, leaving behind the town of Zephyria.
Oh, before we leave, there are 3 small items I need to pick up.
Okay. What are you picking up?
Actually make it. Wait, do I have the spell? I should. I'm a cleric. I don't have it prepared, but I can always prepare it. I am picking up soap, a bucket, a towel, or 2 buckets and a towel,
Okay.
or like a sponge.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All in all, I think this in total should cost like a gold.
Yeah.
It's all cheap items.
Make it 2.
2? Okay.
Since she reminded me about shopping, does this place so happen to have mist armor? Can we make a roll for that?
Already did. No, it does not. While it is known for magic items, since there's a magic school here, they don't have one available.
Okay.
It would need to be made, which would take time.
All right. So, you guys head off.
Off we head.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got 2 days to make it to Cyrodiil.
At this point, Josh, do you want us to start making, or me, start making survival rolls for wood stuff? Because I'm now out of wood.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I can help collect sticks.
I mean, I'm just
Oof.
chopping wood for a fire each night.
Mm,
Be that
fair enough.
difficult.
Yeah, you managed to get enough wood for a day.
So, counter rolls?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Jim
Alright,
Job,
I'm gonna
you
roll
haven't
one.
rolled yet.
Okay.
Come on, Jim Jam.
Oh
Jim.
my god, this is gonna go so well. Hey.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Pretty average day.
It's-
Okay. My roll. Oh.
86. Also, pretty average day.
I can't believe I might pick that up. Are you fucking kidding me?
Huh?
I farted and I might picked it up.
Oh.
Alright,
Uh,
so now you guys have reached the town of Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil is a port town that rests along the southern edge of the major continent, leading to the what is usually led to the ship travel from Cyrodiil to Zidon, which is the continent, which is the port town of the continent that resides within Nauzo's territory, which is also the territory in which the First Page Grand Library rests.
Nice.
Cyrodiil is the southernmost port of this continent. Correction. The second southernmost port of the continent. Ocean Pass is more south.
Ocean Pass? Is that on the other side of the world?
Yeah.
Okay. I always forget that this landmass connects with this landmass.
Yeah.
A few hours before we arrive here, and when we get outside the gates to this town, whoever's near me would notice that Rose is starting to be very solemn and dour.
Hmm.
Give me perception rolls. Notice this.
It's not something she's hiding.
Oh, she's not hiding it?
No,
Yeah, but true. But how oblivious are we?
True.
fair enough.
We'll also roll for Zorloff. Alright, so yeah, Gil, Zorloff, and Edon are the ones who notice it first, and then eventually Anathil and Jean catch on.
And then before we reach the gate, just gonna ask, hey, can you just give me an hour or two before we attempt to get a boat out of here?
Yeah, we
That's
can always
no
we can always go look for a later ship to take.
It looks like you
Yeah.
need to take some time here. So take what you need.
She's gonna dart off in a direction that is not into the city.
anybody have any idea what's going on with her?
Well, we all have skeletons and things from our past. And if memory serves correct, did Rose mention that she was born in this city?
I have, yes, on a few occasions.
If memory serves correct, this is where Rose is born. So meaning this is most likely the place of her parents' murder.
With that statement, I run off after her. But stealth.
Stealthily.
I'm going to leave her be to do what she needs. Anathil, would you like to come with me to the docks to procure us a
I don't know.
passage?
Yeah, we might as well. I think it'd be best if we also go find an inn. Zorloff is
That's
going to raise his hand and say, I'll go find an inn for us.
Thank you, Zoloff. thoroughly appreciated.
All right. So, with this, I believe this will be a good place to call it for tonight.
No argument here.
Little bit of a shorter session, but for preparation's sake, with this being Dave's hometown and you guys approaching the First Page Grand Library, I would like to take a little bit of time to ready that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Very fair.
Okay, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. So to go over stuff, we were talking about having Avalon pushed back a little bit, so that way a lot of people aren't missing out on a lot of things. So that's the reason why we were kind of experimenting a little bit with the 8 o'clock start tonight. I'll be completely honest, I don't really mind it.
I definitely don't.
It gave despite the shorter runtime, it still felt like a relatively
Full
long
session.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd imagine
So-
going forward, we'd still be, running a general normal amount of time, closer to 3.5 to 4 hours.
Yeah, it's
but
about our
starting
usual about
later.
3.5, 4 hours. So,
Mhm.
as long as you guys are okay with staying up a little bit later, because I
I'm
know
fine with it.
most of us are night owls anyway. It's just I'm more worried about Dave, Matt, and Jomini.
I'll be fine.
I'm perfectly fine. I stay up till midnight anyways.
All right. So yeah, as long as you guys are okay with this, we will go ahead and push Avalon back a little bit to 8 p.m. Eastern.
Sounds like a good call to me.
Fine by me.
It's okay.
Okay. So in that case, then, ladies and gentlemen, next week's session is going to be pushed back to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll see where our adventures go. As for unveiling a little bit of Rose's past and the dark information that Anathil, Rose, and Gil are withholding until they reach the First Page Grand Library.
Somewhere safe.
Yep.
Typhil is shitting his pants.
That's why he doesn't know. He knows we know something, but not what we know.
So, tune in next week to see what will happen with our heroes and where their adventure leads next as the Tournament of Strength is coming closer. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Sayonara.
Arrivederci.
Yes, you are clear.